My name is Carly Boyce and I'm the Deputy Workforce Lead for International Recruitment from the Devon Alliance. And welcome to Rowcroft Hospice in South Devon in beautiful Torbay. Today you're going to be hearing from Jo, one of the staff nurses who works here, and Vicky Bartlett, who's the Director of Patient Care, who's going to talk about the wonderful opportunities available. Rowcroft Hospice is a 12 inpatient bedded unit. They currently employ 250 employees and there is a great network of volunteers.
So at Rowcroft Hospice, we are really passionate about care at the individual's end of life. So we are a hospice. The hospice movement is something that we're so passionate about, and it's care for the individual and their families and their loved ones at the end of life. And the most important things for us as a hospice and as a whole hospice movement is to treat that patient as an individual. So we're meeting their individual needs. So that may be through very complex medication regimes or the use of medical devices to support them and make them as comfortable as possible, and to really enable them to live their life to the maximum for as long as they can. And I feel that here we're real experts in that, and it is such a pleasure to see pain well controlled for an individual. And again, I think that's something the hospice movement across the whole country is really keen to ensure happens.
I think our ability to provide expert care really comes from our understanding of the symptoms that patients will be facing. Often when they come to us, they have quite unpleasant and nasty side effects as part of their disease or a part of their illness. And I think it's our ability to manage and identify those symptoms that allows us to provide the personal care that we can do. Obviously, if you've alleviated those symptoms or palliated those, then we're able to provide the care, may it be that washes or trips to the seaside, the extra mile that we go, that allows us to do that. Working here has enabled me to become like a real expert in terms of the diseases that we see here, whether they be cancer, MND, MS, heart failure, or sometimes combinations of all of those things. That it's not just their diagnosis, but it's also the prognosis. And here we're able to really understand what that prognosis means to them. So everyone's different, everyone's unique, but at Rowcroft we're able to understand what that means to the patient and what it means to the family, and really be able to take care of all of them. Rowcroft has the most amazing patient-centred approach to care of anywhere that I've ever worked and anywhere that I think I ever will work. We work with the patients to really understand what it is that they would like from us on a day-to-day basis, whether or not they want a bath, if they want a jacuzzi bath, if they want to have time out in the garden, if they want to have physio involvement and go down to the seafront to have an ice cream. It's about making the moments count and making every day count, and making those days as special as they can be for the patient.
One of the reasons that you might want to apply for a job in the inpatient unit here is that you'll see your career in palliative care, and the inpatient unit is a great place to start.
It is a really clinically skilled expert workforce. We really need good nurses that are really passionate about getting people the best end of life they can have. Dying is really important.
One of the really fantastic things is working together as a big MDT. The skills and expertise that you learn here you can take with you with great effect. It could be part of developing your skill set into many other careers.
We build each other up if we have a tough emotional day. So we work in a collaborative approach. We ensure that everyone is supported.
So alongside the very medical and nursing side, we try and make special moments so that even though it's the end of their life, they can still have those amazing things like a wedding, christenings, birthday celebrations, parties, time in the garden, trips to the seaside. And I know that's one of the things that nurses love about working in the hospice environment, is that we can go above and beyond. We're really keen to treat each individual holistically, so as a whole person. Again, that's something we love doing as a hospice, and we feel really proud of that. It's not just nurses that provide this, it's our whole MDT, so we've got physios, occupational therapists, social workers, doctors. We also have complementary therapists who can perform massage, Reiki, reflexology, we've got a music therapist, an art therapist, so it's really broad. We're really trying to look after the whole person and their family and their loved ones, and also to meet their spiritual needs. And again, that's something that's really at the heart of the hospice movement, and something we're really passionate about here at Rowcroft, is enabling that spirituality at end of life. At Rowcroft, we really value careers in nursing, and we have amazing links with the local NHS, but we have great links with our neighbouring trust. We access their education, we provide education for them as well, and we have shared placements with them for our students and for our staff as well, so there's some great opportunities there. And it's something we love doing. We love nurturing our nurses and seeing them grow and develop. So we have great links with the NHS and the universities. We have a real collaboration and we share our resources, and it's something we're really committed to as partners in our patients' care. We really pride ourselves on high quality patient care and going above and beyond for our patients. And this is something that I know all our team are driven by, and it's wonderful to give our teams the autonomy to go that extra step, to do that little thing extra for patients, and have the time to sit with patients and get to know them and get to know what's important to them, what's the thing they most want help with, what's the issue that they're striving to overcome. And I feel that that really gives us that added quality of our care. So we ensure all our team members have the opportunity to undertake advanced communication skills training to enable them to have those complex conversations, but also to really value that time communicating with patients. We also strive to use skills training so that we've got the skills we need to provide the very best care to our patients, and that's something we really value here, and we continue to deliver training sessions and competencies to all our nurses. So I love living in this area. It's a wonderful place. I've lived here for just over 10 years. We've got the beautiful sea, we've got the moor, but most of all, we have really strong communities who are so welcoming and embrace new people, have some great things going on. It's a great place to have a family, but it's also a great place to grow networks. So there's always lots of community activities going on. And I just feel we have it all here. It's a wonderful place to live, and I think it's a great place to get that perfect work-life balance, really.
So a typical day here at Rowcroft would be making sure the patients are as comfortable as they can be, and that would be through a balance of obviously giving out the prescribed medications and giving extra medications if they were needed. We're also so fortunate that we have the time to be able to sit with the patients and be able to talk to the patients, and if they're feeling anxious or if they're worried or if they're scared about anything, actually having the time to be able to sit with them and hold their hand. I love absolutely everything about working here at Rowcroft. It's the friendliest and the most supportive team that I've ever worked in, and I think that I ever will work in. What has been great is that I've been able to develop and progress my career here. The team that we are surrounded by is so supportive.
We're all really committed to delivering the best patient care, and it is life affirming and a great place to work. So I'd really encourage you to join us.
So to summarise, there's incredible working conditions here. You've got the support that you would normally get with NHS nurses with the OSCE. You get OSCE training, so you've got that intensive OSCE training course before you actually take your OSCE, and then you get the help with your OSCE exams. Incredible working conditions and great support, great rates of pay. Why wouldn't you want to work here?